Hey guys, how's it going? JTJudgment here and welcome back to another FIFA 15 Legend review. Today guys, we're going to be taking a look at yet another English legend in the 86 rated Robbie Fowler. Now the previous legend review that I did was Teddy Sheringham, so if any of you guys are thinking of purchasing him, head on over to my channel and you will find a review on him there. Hopefully, as always, it will help you guys decide whether or not to purchase him yourselves. But today we're going to be taking a look at Robbie Fowler. Now looking at his in-game stats for an 86 rated legend, in my opinion, they are very impressive. Some of the pick of the bunch are 86 reactions and balance, 85 on the acceleration, 84 on the shot power and dribbling, 88 heading accuracy. He's got some very balanced stats, guys, in my opinion, for an 86 rated legend. How does he play on the pitch, and is he worth his current price? Well, as of making this review, guys, he does go for around about the 350,000 coin mark, which is a lot of coins to spend on a single player. Not a lot of people have got that many coins on their account, so hopefully I'll go through everything in this video if you are looking to buy him for yourself. The weaknesses that I found with this card, one of the things that I didn't like is that his weak foot is kind of terrible. He's got 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot, so skillers out there won't exactly enjoy using him as much as me, because me personally, as long as a player can do a roulette, guys, I'm honestly happy using him. I'm not somebody that has to be able to use, you know, Berber spins, Ronaldo chops and all those fancy stuff, the running scoop turn or the standing scoop turn, whatever. You guys know what I mean. See, I don't even know what the proper names of them are. It just goes to show I'm not exactly the best skiller in the world. But like I said, as long as a player can do a roulette, then I'm happy using him. But if you are, like I said, somebody who has to use the fancy stuff, then he isn't going to be right for your play style. Weak foot, it was really bad for me. I mean, I got into the situation to use his right foot on a lot of occasions, and he kind of failed for me every single time. And the situations where he would have scored, the keepers somehow pulled off an absolutely stupid save. So it was, his weak foot did, let's just bottom line, guys, it just turned out to be very bad for me. What else is there? His positioning, he's got the medium work rates, and his attack positioning stat I don't think really is the best either, and he didn't make the runs that I needed him to make, guys, which is exactly what I do not want to see in a striker. Now, I used him side by side to Teddy Sheringham, who has the perfect work rates, and I could easily see the difference of, you know, how the work rates came into play. Sheringham was always making the run and he was always in the position that I needed him to be in, whereas Fowler was always, you know, just waiting for the ball to be passed to him rather than making the run. That's the sort of player that Fowler was for me, and it did get very frustrating, because when I use a striker legend, I like to see them making the runs, you know, I like to see them in position, especially if they're strikers, you know. And Fowler, unfortunately, didn't always bring that to the pitch for me. He was very weak. You know, exactly the same thing as Teddy Sheringham, guys. He was the sort of player where all you had to do was fart on him and he would fall straight to the floor. Seriously, guys, he was very weak for me, and it didn't take that much to muscle him off the ball. And like I said, his positioning for me wasn't the best. That's pretty much all the weaknesses that I found. His pluses, his pace is fine. 83 on the card, you get what you should expect. He feels like what I would expect from 83, no more, no less. His dribbling and ball control is absolutely fantastic. Now, on the card face, guys, his dribbling stat is somewhere in the low 80s, but in my opinion, it felt like what I would expect from someone who was in the high 80s. It was fantastic for me, and you will see exactly what I mean in the goals, guys. His dribbling is fantastic. Moving in and out of defenses through teams was very easy with this card. His left foot shot is fantastic. You shouldn't have any problems scoring from pretty much any distance with this card. I will say though, his finesse shots weren't the best for me, so if you're somebody who likes taking finesse shots, keep in mind Robbie Fowler may fail for you on a lot of occasions. His aerial ability was surprisingly decent for me as well. He won a lot of headers for me, and he beat a lot of defenders in the air that really shouldn't have beaten him, you know, so that was a big surprise for me. And to know that headers have been kind of nerfed this year, and for him to perform to the standard that he did for me was a very big surprise. And his passing was very good as well. Now, like I said, I used him side by side to Teddy Sheringham, and they were assisting each other very well, and passing wise, they were pretty much the perfect partnership, you know. Is he worth it? I've given him a final score, guys, of 8.8. If he sticks to his current price, which is about the 350,000 coin mark, then I gotta say yes, he's definitely worth trying. But if he raises in price, then I gotta say it's a bit too much coins for the sort of quality and standard that he does play on the pitch, in my opinion. So like I said, 350k is just about the right amount. Anything more than that is not worth paying, in my opinion, guys. And that's going to wrap up this legend Robbie Fowler review. If it did help you decide whether or not to buy him, I like to say, as always, please leave a like on the video, guys. It really does help. And as always, subscribe for more reviews to come in the future. And as always, from me, guys, please take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.